Welcome everyone to today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee. This is a weekly talk show filled with music, messages, laughs, and stories of love.
Our theme song was produced by the incomparable DJ Shaheen, and each week we'll bring you music from other independent recording artists. We'll bring you information from business owners and messages of love from ministry leaders. We'll feature books, authors, upcoming special events, and so much more. So get out your text messages and your tweets. Tell all your friends and family to log on because they'll be in for a very special treat as we bring you today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee.
Now come and check us out live. Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B.
That's me, and this is my hubby Bartee. And I know we've switched sides tonight. I know some of y'all is like, wait, she's always on that side here. But you know,
There ain't no sides.
oh baby. Besides, my ankle's a bit swollen, so it's propped up on his lap.
So we got.
Thank you. I'm just saying. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome.
Yeah, we got some topics we're going to share with you today. And but before we get to that,
yeah, you want to tell everybody why we do this show?
We do this show and host that by making friendly conversation, entertainment conversation.
Yeah.
That perhaps one of our viewers or all of our viewers or, some 50-50.
Some of y'all
would decide, hey, maybe they got something there.
Could be.
Or you could say maybe they full of, and but you still listen.
Help me.
But, you never know. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. We don't give advice. All we do is say, stay prayed up,
Stay prayed
let your
up,
conscience
y'all.
be your guide.
Stay prayed up.
Yes.
So if you had a problem this week and you want us to discuss it, you can text it to the, I don't know why your head is crooked. You need to let me put it on.
My head good.
It looks better on me anyway.
It's good.
You need to. Okay. Text your question, your hump, your concern to the number that you see at the bottom of the screen. And we may quite possibly discuss it tonight on the air. Okay?
Hey, we've been saying this since we've been on the air. And sometimes we do find someone that would like to discuss a problem or a situation that they have. But please do. I mean, this is open conversation.
Open.
That's the reason my wife started this show.
What? That is not the reason why I started this show. I started this show 5 years ago because you was walking around and the Holy Spirit smacked you upside the head and said, son, you got a lot to say and it need to be heard by the peoples. And you said, I think I want to do a radio show. And me, I was like, oh no, you don't want to pay them radio show prices.
But that's not how it started.
Why don't we just go live?
It started because my wife has been doing radio shows for a long time. And it just so happens that the conversation did come up.
Yeah.
And I did mention about, we might as well do that. And since it's internet, it's not costing us anything, as she described. So that's how it actually got started.
Yeah, because you ain't want your retirement pension to be going to the radio station for airtime.
No, not that. I just wanted to have something that perhaps we could get people on and we could talk about different things. Because everybody's doing this now. So, I just thought something, and we've been doing it now for how many years?
5
years.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, and we love you. We really do appreciate you for tuning in and listening to us. You could be doing something else. I'm sure a lot of you are doing something else. if you would, please subscribe. That's it, Emma?
Yes. Go over to YouTube and search for Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee, or you can search for Live with Angie B and Bartee. You'll find our brand new channel, and like he said, we want you to
subscribe. Yeah, I'm for me now. I try to get the numbers up. I'm listening to the radio. Everybody got all these thousands, millions of followers. You know, I don't want you to follow them. I mean, well, yeah, kinda. But you know, this ain't no cult. But
no.
you know, we get you. Help us, help you. That's what I could, you know.
You got it. We'll give you a reason to follow us. Okay?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Shout out to the folks that had a senior moment last night. Sent me a message and wanted to know what I was doing, and I was on the phone, and they was like, "What is you doing, the hump?" And I was like, "The hump come on Wednesdays. Are y'all okay?" They admitted they was having a senior moment. We love y'all.
Senior moment.
I ain't gonna call no names, but we love y'all.
Okay. We love y'all. People do have that, don't they?
Well,
I haven't had mine yet. What?
That may be tonight's very first hump.
I might have a couple of them.
For you married couples, how do you know? How do you know when your significant other is having a senior moment?
Yeah, how do you know?
And if they do, how you tell them, baby?
Hey, depends on where you know that person, because sometimes I've been told a lot of things, you know. I had bought me a red 2-seater Miata. My brother's talking about I'm doing a senior thing, you know. I think I was 60 at the time, 55? No, before then. Yeah, 55 or something like that, you know. Yeah. See, I was misjudged, but to him, you know, I was having a senior moment. I guess that's what you call it. What they call it?
I think your senior moment is when you walk out the house and your vitamins are still sitting on the table. When you forget to take something, or when you walk out the house,
there ain't no senior moment,
and your phone is still sitting on your desk.
There ain't no senior moment either. I forget that a lot of times. I forget to take my medicine at certain times of the day.
Okay.
My wife takes hers, and I don't know if I need to take mine as long as I take them. You know,
eventually,
right, that day. But you know, anyway, that's what I'm saying. You know, they say it's a senior moment.
Okay.
Don't be saying now that I'm in denial.
Okay.
They say that's the first step of senior moments. I know that's coming up. But anyway, since my wife talking about your husband and wife, I have something that's serious.
I'm listening.
That we're going to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
Husband and wives.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I ran into a friend. I didn't mention no names.
Man or a woman?
It was a woman.
Okay.
And but I'm friends with the whole family.
Oh, okay. Clean that up.
There ain't no clean up.
I'm just saying.
Anyway.
Because I talked to Chaplain Edwards today. He said he don't know no single people, because married people are only supposed to associate with married people. So the person you saw,
I think you're wrong there, Pastor.
Okay, well that's a different hump.
Yeah, that's a different hump. You hang with anybody you want to hang. That's the same thing when people little. Their mom's daddy used to tell them, "Don't hang with him. He da."
And you hung with him, and you went to prison.
No, they was telling them, "Don't hang with me."
Oh.
Okay. You know, now I'm grown. Now they all messed up, all on dope and everything. Anyway, that's a different story. Anyway, you hang whatever you want to. You got to be able to distinguish with what you want to do. You know your worth. Okay. You ain't got to be listening to everybody every time they tell you to do something.
Well,
That's another one. We're talking about. Hey, that's gonna be another hump. If y'all want to hear that now, I'll get it out there for you today.
We got lots.
But today. A friend of mine, I was headed into my favorite store.
Mm-hmm.
And they was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And we just started talking because, But anyway, make sure when you married.
Yeah.
That you, how can you make sure? But
that they ain't got no germs?
No, just be cautious.
That they got their own money.
Of the relationship.
Oh.
even being married, be cautious of the relationship.
How you gonna be cautious? You in love?
I mean, what love got to do with that? Tina Turner, that's a song. That's what she said, but some truth to that.
Okay.
But anyway.
So, what are ways of being cautious?
I don't know. That depends on the person. You don't want to. Anyway, the person, the wife, I'm outside peering in.
Okay.
But what I was told, my friend's son, was sickly. And the wife took out an insurance policy on him
because he was sickly.
Mm-hmm. And they purchased a lot of stuff.
Okay, the married couple purchased a lot of stuff.
Right.
Okay, I follow.
And my wife's friend, son, eventually he passed away. God rest his soul. But the wife, she was never at his side.
What?
No, never at his side. While he was in the hospital.
Now
she came to visit, but with the moments that you want to be by, your hubby's side when it's look like it's, closing in on him or her, you want to be there.
But this is coming from the mother-in-law, the mother of the deceased, correct?
Right.
So, okay, I kind of am getting both sides of the story. Okay, continue.
We ain't getting both sides. He's getting the side I'm telling you. That's one side.
That's one
but
side.
Anyway.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
She wasn't there when her son passed.
Do they have children? Maybe she was with the children.
Anyway, the children should have been with her at the hospital.
Well, okay.
But anyway,
go ahead.
At one time, while the husband was there and the mother was there, the husband had to have some type of surgery done. Emergency surgery done to his chest.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Gabe.
Hey! And she went out, the girl went out shopping. Say, I'm going out shopping. Now, again, this is just a one-way street that I'm here, and I don't know. But I'm assuming
shopping is mental health.
Shopping ain't no mental health when your hubby in the hospital on the bed and he had to have surgery. You going out to do some shopping?
Mental health therapy for some people is
well,
shopping.
I ain't taking it that way.
If you's a married couple and you want, you got something to say about this, just put it in the chat or you can text it to us, okay? Because this sounds pretty interesting.
It is interesting. I mean, she wasn't there for that. And it's something interesting that the mother told me.
Yeah.
And it's true. I mean, she said that was all right. She could never. I was there when my son was born. And I was there when my son died. She was there when he took his first breath. And she was there when he took his last breath. And
I can't imagine.
Just the conversation, she never did. The wife never did ask the mom, since the mom was there and they was talking before he passed. The son knew he was going to pass. He told his mother such. I ain't, But
what happened to the insurance money?
Yeah.
What happened to all the stuff?
When they went to the funeral home, the people always ask you, anybody have any insurance?
Undertakers. They always want to know.
Yeah. The wife said, yeah, but I'm not going to use it.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe they had children.
I ain't got nothing. Well, I don't care if they do have children. That was the policy was for. Now,
the policy ain't always for the deceased. Now, where my friend Debbie Scarborough?
I might need to change my
on this conversation.
Then.
The life insurance is to help replace the income from the deceased. So, say they got children, and these children gonna have to go to college one day. Maybe that's what the insurance policy is for.
So, who's gonna bury the husband then?
Oh.
Ain't no nothing.
Well.
Yeah, but anyway.
Anyway, I'm just listening.
Anyway, they end up paying half the family.
Yeah.
The mother and father.
Yeah.
Of the son.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. If
you
married,
that's kind of fair.
There ain't no kind of fair. If you married your wife, that's her responsibility. That's y'all should take care of y'all business. That's to me. That's her responsibility. You see him going back to having a parent.
Debbie Scarborough, I need a life insurance policy, please, dear.
No, you got enough money to take care of me.
I need a policy so I ain't got the.
So yeah, you want extra money.
What?
You might go before me.
It ain't extra money. I gotta pay for all this stuff.
It'll be already paid for. You gotta pay for nothing.
I gotta pay to have it shipped or removed.
Yeah, your daughters, y'all gonna remove it. I know where I'm going. All this be going. I ain't gonna auction. You gonna have a truck out there and pile this stuff in there.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm saying too.
I'm just saying. Shout out to our neighbor who recently moved to assisted living. I appreciate that person was a good neighbor.
Yeah,
good neighbor.
But I ain't finished saying what I had to say.
However, the neighbor's daughter is talking about donating all their parents' stuff to the homeless shelter down the street.
Well, she already did. It's not all her stuff, just the furniture and stuff that her mom can't take with her. Well, so that makes sense.
Well, maybe that's what the wife is doing with the.
No, I ain't got nothing. No, that's totally different.
Okay, I'm just
anyway.
Saying, if y'all got something to say,
she didn't.
On this conversation.
She paid half of it. There was other circumstances I ain't gonna say anything about, but anyway, no, check your policies.
Yeah.
Don't leave nothing in your ex-wife name you never changed or anything like that.
Now I do know.
Don't do that.
I do know for sure. A friend of mine said they just went to go check out policies and things, and their first wife was still on the policy. Now they with the third wife, but so I get you with that.
Yeah, you got.
I get you.
Make sure you're ready for all of this, and when the time comes, and just like one of the African warriors said, if I haven't prepared you for my death, then I am. What did he say?
I ain't a good father.
I ain't a good, something like that.
Oh,
you need to prepare your family.
You gotta do the thing. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Prepare your children.
Yes.
To be good parents. Don't rely on their older siblings to take care of them. Don't rely on. I'm just.
Or to take care of you when something happened to you, because money and families. I tell you something else. It really is. And you don't know. You think your sister, your brothers. Put that money out there, boy, and things just, They're
going to be like,
oh, man, I'm
Grandma wanted me to have it. But that's a different story.
It's something else. But anyway.
Shout out.
I ain't finished.
Shout out to Donna Gray Bank.
Hey, Donna.
Because Donna said denial is in Egypt.
I think that's the Nile River.
I'm thinking.
You thinking what?
The deceased wife was in denial. Maybe she
went in no denial.
Maybe she anticipated the rest of the family to do half. Maybe.
You the wife.
But she had been paying on the insurance policy. She didn't ask nobody else to pay on it.
Well, that's good. That's because that's your husband. You the wife, and when something happens, then that's your responsibility to me.
Debbie,
that's your
I need responsibility. Some Call me.
Call Debbie can get in on this.
Call me.
Even with insurance, that's
so if
good.
I pay for the policy, it's my responsibility alone to bury you. Is that what you're saying?
We husband and wife? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Well, we got to comment.
Whatever's left over, then you do whatever you want with it.
Even if that means, what if the children are small? I'm just saying. Okay.
Well, you should have got a better policy then.
We got a comment. Dad and Jamila say, yeah. You got to get the Daddy said, yeah, I'm gonna have to pay to get the garage cleaned out.
Hey,
you right, Daddy.
She ain't gotta pay. That's going in with this here.
You
with
right,
the subject.
You right.
Once I get finished, I'm gonna talk about that too.
Okay, go ahead. Talk about it.
But once I get finished with this.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, make sure the policy, check all of that. You want to make sure now, because things. I got
to check my policy, or you got to check my policy. Who got to check?
See, we don't have a policy. My wife got money.
What?
Coming in. I got money.
That don't mean I want to use it.
You gonna have to. What you mean you don't want to use? You gonna have to use it to bury me, and the rest, you do whatever you want to.
Out back in the lake.
No, I'm gonna be cremated.
There you go.
It costs less money.
Another comment. Donna Gray Banks said, "I see a cremation in your future."
That's for me. Yes, that's how I want to be cremated. I don't want to give no funeral home no extra money. Ain't did nothing for me.
Now, we did talk to somebody who was real wise, and I don't remember who said this, but they said the stigma of cremation came because poor people couldn't afford a funeral. So older folks used to think if you poor, you get cremated. If you got some money, they're gonna have a big time funeral for you. And I guess it's like the Hallmark cards keep inventing holidays so we can keep on buying cards. I don't see no shame in getting cremated.
I don't see no shame either. Again, that's depending on the person. You gotta know you. Don't be trying to follow the Joneses. I thank God for me. I really do. But do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing, and my wife with me, we gonna do our thing together.
Do our thing.
There you go.
Daddy, can I have some money to clean out the garage?
You don't need no money to clean out. Hey, okay. After I get off the subject, I'm gonna talk about that.
Go ahead.
But anyway, please get your stuff in order. Because you just never know what's gonna happen. I don't care, family, friend, even the wives. You know, now she asking for money to clean out the garage. I ain't even gone yet.
Okay, so now let's talk about how you get your stuff in order. Because I read an article today about Gene Roddenberry, the man who created Star Trek.
Okay.
His wife was on the show, and she was the voice of the computer for many, many seasons. Okay. So I need you to take me out to San Diego because they got a big, exhibit about her and how her voice led to the creation of Alexa and Siri and, us talking to computers. But that's a different story.
Yeah, it is.
But the son said that when his father, Gene Roddenberry, died, all the assets were frozen. So even though they lived in a nice house and they was real comfortable, he was in college. So his mom did what she had to do. She got books and stuff together and she went on a tour talking about her husband, Gene Roddenberry, and keeping the excitement of Star Trek alive so she could, one, keep the house and the assets, and two, keep her son in college while they was waiting to unfreeze the assets. Now, I know we have talked about this for a long time, but what happens if you prepare with an insurance policy, but don't prepare with the bank accounts, with the house deed, with all that stuff?
Yeah.
Now you got to put something on a bank account that says you want your funds to go to these heirs. You can't just have a joint account and assume that it's all said and done. Go talk to your financial institution and say, hey, when he dies from unnatural causes, will I have access to the money, or does he have to fill out another form? Okay.
Right. She's right about that.
Unnatural causes.
Get it together.
Y'all
watching
Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee, and we have a lot to discuss tonight. Yeah. I do appreciate all of you for watching, especially Donna Gray Banks. She says she knows she has a cremation in her future, and Donna is one of the most intelligent women I know.
Well, that's great. Yeah, because intelligence and wisdom and common sense, all that runs together.
Oh, that was last week's topic, and we are not going back.
Okay, we ain't gonna go back. But speaking
of last week, I got to give a shout out to Dreka Jackson at Dignified Lifestyle in Jacksonville. Ooh, we had a nice time at that book signing last week. Shout out to Duval. Y'all came out and came correct. I looked up, folks was walking in, circling, visiting with everybody, eating and
buying from everybody,
and drinking and talking.
Yeah, it was nice.
Oh,
and her place was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was very nice, and we got a chance to get on this. A photo booth.
Let me tell y'all, it's the 360 photo booth where you stand in the middle and the camera rotates around you. Now, shout out to Laretha Simon. She treated us to a photo op on the 360 booth, right? And she's like, Angie B, come on, Bartee, come on. And Bartee was looking at me like, you better not get up there.
Yeah, because
you can't be doing everything everybody wants you to do.
Right, because I seen the guy that was his booth. I forget his name. Anyway, I'm sorry, man. the way he was on the booth. He was turning around, and the lights that takes the pictures and stuff wasn't really moving.
He was working on it.
Yeah, and I didn't want my wife, be getting on something turning around. She don't have good balance.
No, I don't.
So but that's the reason why. And plus her foot.
It is.
But anyway, she decided to go on there, which many times people ask her to do something. She do it.
But I have to have faith that people ain't gonna ask me to do something that's gonna harm me.
People don't. What you mean was not on purpose?
Especially with you there.
Everybody,
You ain't gonna
sometimes
let that happen to me.
I'm gonna try not to. That's why I told her not to go on there.
But we went anyway.
And I checked it out.
And you was right there.
Yes.
And I want them to come to the Mother's Day dinner show.
Yeah. See, this is supposed to be my show. I'm giving.
I
ain't gonna get into that. But anyway,
your show and
it's supposed to be for your birthday. That's how it's supposed to be my show. But anyway, we ain't gonna get into that.
Okay, never mind.
But we're gonna talk about the garage.
Oh Lord.
Now that's another thing, fellas. Garage, the attic in the garage, wherever you have a bunch of stuff, please get that clean.
I see a commercial.
After I get finished with this, please get that clean before your demise. If you never know when you're going. So you need to get that cleaned up while you still have the energy and the heart. Get it cleaned up before you leave, because once something happens to you, all your stuff going out to just like our neighbor next door, her husband passed away. She started giving me all kind of stuff.
And you appreciate it.
Yes, I do. But that's what I'm saying of his. She said, and even before she moved out, she started giving me some more stuff of his. Because he had a lot of stuff. He would buy a lot of stuff put in the garage.
Okay, so wait. This is the next hump for the night. Okay?
Well, can I finish with this hump?
No. How do you tell your spouse when that time has come? Because you're saying, get your stuff ready, while you still up to snuff to do it.
Well, work on, up to snuff. You got energy. The times you have to do it instead of sitting down, like I do sometimes, watch TV. I decided to do that tonight. I'm watching TV. I said, well, I got work to do.
You do.
So I went out, got us a new water filter for the refrigerator. Now I just need to go back in there and get some of those CDs and put them all in one thing, because I want to get this one track away from the window.
Okay, so
but do your stuff. Instead of sitting watching TV or whatever, try to do something every day or whatever to clean up your garage. If you got stuff all in there, but you want to try to do that before you go.
I'm putting some more business in the street. Okay,
put it in there. I ain't saying nothing I do.
I'm putting it in the street.
All right, put it in there.
Sometimes I don't believe people accept the fact that they need to go somewhere and sit down. For example, there was a snowstorm one day, and a 76-year-old man decided to go out and supervise the son and the grandson while they were shoveling the snow. Now, shoveling the snow used to be his job, okay? But now others have stepped up and they said, no, you just stay in the house. We got it. But he wasn't going to listen. He decided to go out and supervise until he realized that he was seeing stars and lights that didn't have nothing to do with the snowfall, and he went back in the house. Now, I am pretty sure his wife had told him a few times, baby, you got to let them handle that, okay? So when is a good time for us wives to be able to say to you, baby, you don't need to be trimming that tree out there no more. Baby, you don't need to be... ladies,
hey, that's different. Everybody's situation is different. Man, if he feel that he's able to do something, he gonna do it. Real man is. That's just how it's not a pride thing.
I don't know.
It's something. If you feel, I do. If I feel I can do it, I'm gonna do it. I ain't stupid. I'm not gonna be. Well,
How you know what you're gonna be?
I ain't get the chance to finish saying what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm going, if I feel I can do the job, the work. I feel. Then I'm going to do that.
You gonna do
if I ain't going to be, try to be a man or let my pride get in the way and something I know I can't do, and I'm gonna go out there and harm myself, put harm on. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, Christopher is watching.
Hey, Christopher.
He said he'll come help you clean out the garage so you can put 2 cars in there.
I'm gonna clean out my own garage. That's what I'm cleaning out I don't need no help. My wife, she need help. She was on my me. She could come out and help me. I appreciate your thought, though, Christopher.
Only thing,
but I'm gonna clean out my own garage because I know when that time comes, all that stuff gonna be thrown away. You're gonna be among the, if you living, you'll be there, and your wife will be there.
3 years to clean out that garage.
No, I'm gonna clean out the garage. I told Al I'm at the garage cleaned out before he get here. And that's what I mean. I'm gonna have my garage cleaned out, and it's gonna look nice.
Daddy, he been saying that for how many years now?
Well, this is my word. This is my bond. If I say I'm gonna do it, now they normally come in February. So in February it will be clean.
And even Donna Gray Banks said, "Have we heard this clean out the garage story before?"
Yes, you have. But this time I'm saying it because I mean it. This is my word. Now, if it's not, hey. This is a test. Okay, hey. A lot of people say I'm even willing to bet somebody if they would like to. I drink gin. Well, no, I don't drink gin. I drink Patron. Now it's smoother. Something that just get my energy boiling. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be clean.
Christopher said he's been with the family for 5 years, and you've been talking about it for 5 years since he joined the family.
I understand.
That may be somebody.
I understand. There you go. So anybody. That's I like that. You know what I'm saying? This is my word. Right. Check it out. Now, if it ain't clean, talk about me. I like challenges. You know, that's how I'm an athlete. And deep down inside, you gotta have that heart. And I know what I could do.
Okay.
All right. Now. That was about the garage.
Next hump. Next hump. I told you we got a lot of humps tonight.
Oh, we got a lot of you.
Go ahead.
I'm finished.
Go ahead.
I'm finished.
Okay.
Garage whip. Okay, go ahead.
Donna Gray Banks said we need a date that the garage is gonna be finished.
We don't need no date. Okay. It's gonna be clean before February. When your dad come now? February what? The
2023.
Yeah, that's next year. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be clean then. Before he comes down, it will be clean in February, the last weekend of February.
Okay.
Now, if you want a certain date, I'll say the 28th of February. Ain't but 28 days anyway. The last day of February. Now, it will be clean.
Okay.
I'll take pictures, and I will have my wife take pictures.
Okay.
And she will post them.
Okay.
Now, where are my Patron betters?
Next topic. What's the topic? How many single people do we have out there that love the Lord and serve him with gladness? I know you women are raising your hands. How many single men
right there you go.
do we have out there serving the Lord with gladness?
Single men.
I tell you, somebody called today. She trying to do a show about single people doing their thing for the Lord. We had all sorts of women's names, so-and-so, such and such, that one down the street, this one around the corner, that. I mean, plenty of women. Then she said, how many men do you know? And we still stuck.
They ain't stuck, you gotta go to church.
If you know a single man that's serving the Lord with gladness and don't mind getting on a Zoom call Monday night, please send a text. With that message, please send a text to the number that you fixing to see at the bottom of the screen, okay? Because we want to hear from them. Now, we did think of one single person, one single man, and in Detroit, and we called and we said, "Hey, you got a book? We would love for you to what do we say? We'd love for you to be
on the Zoom call.
Yeah, on the Zoom call. Talk about your book and everything." What he say?
Well, he's kind of shy guy.
Well, it ain't that.
Yeah, it is that.
I said,
shy guy.
I said the conversation may, go towards what kind of challenges do you have
I ain't got no challenge.
As a single man serving the Lord, and he said he ain't got no challenges.
He's just shy guy. I mean, that's all it is to him. I mean, although he wrote portions of a book that my wife put out, but he's shy. He really didn't want to do that. My wife talked him into doing that. You know how she does. But anyway,
So, if you know any single men serving the Lord with gladness, send a text to that number at the bottom of the screen because, and I talk about this in my pre-marriage counseling. Married folks need to talk about married folks need to spend time with married folks. Single folks need to spend time with single folks. So even when I talked to Chaplain Pastor Swindell Edwards today up in North Carolina, I said, Chaplain, I know somebody that want to interview some single people. You got a singles ministry. Do you know any single men? And his response to me was, no, we don't know. Me and my wife don't know none. Because married people supposed to stick with married people. Single people stick with single people. I said, well.
Stick with whoever you want to. I mean, you could be single and still mingle with some married folks, understand? I feel that way anyway. It doesn't mean nothing got to happen. You're not being a third wheel. You never know what the circumstances might be.
Yeah, you could be the chaperone.
Well, yeah, you never know. It's like they say, don't hang with him. He'll get you in trouble.
So Debbie Scarborough is here. Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
We talking about insurance. Bartee ran into somebody who's a little miffed because daughter-in-law took out a policy on husband. When husband passed away, daughter-in-law went to the parents and said, y'all pay for half. And the mother-in-law was like,
no, the parents say, I'll pay for half, you pay for the other half, because they had the insurance policy. I said the wife should have paid for everything. That was the purpose of the insurance policy.
Okay.
My wife was talking about what the money was for the kids. Then I said, well, they should have had a higher policy then. Maybe $1 million policy instead of whatever I don't know, policy might just been for $25,000. I don't know what the policy was.
So the other part of that hump was, what is life insurance for? Is it to bury them or to replace their income lost? Maybe the children need college education. Maybe the house.
It's all for all of that. You got to hold up. Where the money come from to bury me then?
I'm just asking.
Well, I'm saying that's what it's all for.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, and I'm telling the answer.
All right. So, and Debbie said the life insurance policy is for both. Okay, Debbie, please put your contact information because you are licensed in Georgia and Florida. So put your information in there so people can contact you. My thing is not as much life insurance to bury you. What about, have y'all had these conversations about who's going to take care of you if you get sick and shut in? Now, I tell you, Bartee has been the man. I've been through so many surgeries, I can't count them all. It's kind of hysterical, okay? And for the past 8 years, Bartee has been here through all of them, even when he was still working.
$6 million woman.
Yes, I am. So I appreciate that. But during one of the surgeries, the prep for it, the doctor advised that I go to a rehab center. Bartee was like, my wife ain't going to no rehab center. And he said, well, just go check a few of them out. And you took me to about 2 or 3 of them. You opened the door, looked in, and was like, no,
I did that.
You did that.
But I didn't say my wife ain't going to no rehab. My wife, as sweet as she is, she didn't want to burden me. I said, my wife, her house, heart is like gold. I mean, she didn't want to burden me because, like she said, she's been going. She had a bunch of surgery. Ain't no burden. I mean, it depends on the man you marry.
And he can't cook.
Wasn't no burden at all. I mean, that's part of your job. You're married.
What's that gonna do? Okay.
But anyway,
yes,
we looked at some, and the ones.
Yeah.
No. So I mean, it wasn't that hard to take care of her in the first place. So that's all it was. The reason we went to. She thought she was burdening me. So it wasn't no burden on me, and I'm sure for other men out there they would do this. Well,
but what happens if it's something with you?
Then your ass
And
going into
we got
you going to one of them places.
we got to have nurses and stuff that come
They ain't
in
gonna be
to
like,
take care of you.
nah, ain't gonna have to take care of me.
That's the kind of policy I think we may want to look into, and y'all might too. I mean,
I'm gonna be home. If something happen like that, you gonna take care of me. I ain't going nowhere.
hey, Sister Kimberly, how you doing?
Hey,
Classic Couture. It's good to see you watching. Thank you so much.
Al took his wife. I'm same way. That's how I go. Ain't that right, Al?
Okay.
But anyway,
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere. I thank God every day for my life, health, and strength.
Amen.
You know, never been in the hospital.
No.
One time,
Mm-hmm.
I think that was my fault. That was in the early 70s.
Mm-hmm.
My health has been good, thank God.
Okay.
And hopefully it continue that way.
Okay.
But if it doesn't, I'm sorry, baby. All these years, you just, you know.
Shout out to Jasmine. Hi, honey. Thanks for watching.
Hey!
Thanks for watching. Jasmine and Irk look magnificent.
I don't know who Irk.
Irk. URRC Irk. Jasmine and Irk looked fantastic in they matching company shirts on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. You should have seen it.
I tell you. Who was that said they took the picture for the affirmative action poster at their job? They look good. Y'all look good. And I understand that Irk is coming this Saturday for the grand opening ribbon cutting for our next event. So let me find that so I can tell y'all about that. We looking forward to it. You know, we've been on book tour for a minute now, y'all. We've been going places because books don't just sell from sitting in the box in your office, right? So this Saturday, you are cordially invited to join us at the Grand Blessing Ribbon Cutting Building dedication for the proprietor, Lady Energy. The event starts at 11 a.m. We've got a slew of vendors that are coming in, so you'll be able to shop and learn about information. Several of us are going to be making presentations, and you'll be able to tour the building and see where maybe you can have a meeting on the grounds. You can have prayer, praise, networking. You'll be able to meet the visionary, Lady Energy, who is also a chef. So refreshments will be available. Bartee and I may take a couple pictures. I may laugh. I know there's going to be music and lots of love. So that's this Saturday, 11 a.m. in Daytona Beach, Florida. I hope you guys can join us. If you have any questions, you can just text them to us, 407-914-6519. I'm excited about young people when they're starting businesses. You know, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've had so many businesses along my life. It's funny because Jasmine says she don't ever remember me working a job. She always remember me working from home. And that's
might be right, Jasmine.
Could be. But I tell you,
she's still working from home. Maybe we are
Yes.
That's another story.
Yes. So if y'all in the Daytona Beach area, let's support a young person that's doing the right thing. Got access to, first of all, left one city and moved to Daytona, right? Access to a building, jumped on it, been renovating this building, been doing things to so that the building can service their entrepreneurial needs and the community, right? We got to support these children out here. That's all I got to say. Shout out to DJ Shaheen for our theme song.
DJ Shaheen. And you're right. Young folks starting a business.
Mm-hmm.
But make sure you know what business you're getting into.
How you gonna make sure?
Because you just got to know. I mean, common sense.
Here we
my
go.
Son, no,
that was last week.
My son.
No, we ain't calling no names now.
He liked to rap.
Well, yeah, that's true. Your whole family likes
but
stuff.
And the thing is, you know, sometimes, you know, like the poker, you gotta know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away.
Like with the garage, you gotta know when it's time to clean the attic and the garage.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It's sort of like that.
Okay,
but it's more so like the poker thing, what I just said.
I'm listening.
Sometimes, when asked how you like this, how you like that, if you express your opinion, sometimes people think you dream snatchers and all of this stuff here. Hopefully I'm not a dream snatcher. I mean, if you young and trying to do your thing.
As long as they don't ask you for no money.
No, but be smart enough to know, sometimes how things flows,
Okay.
Now, it's just like being, the rap, to me anyway, you got rappers out there that's older. Take Snoop Dogg, but he's been doing a long time. You're already in the business. Now you young trying to get in the business, and now you 30s or in your 40s still trying to rap. That should I mean, I don't know. I ain't dream side, but that's what you want to do. Then you do that.
Okay.
But still be smart, especially if you, coming up with a family and stuff like that.
Okay.
Just do your thing. If that's what you want to do, then do your thing. I'm just saying, don't be a dream snatcher. Some people think you're a dream snatcher because you give them an opinion and things just, and hey, that ain't gonna work.
Now, Laretha Simon says something special.
What'd she say?
You never too old to fulfill your dream, or something like that. Laretha have to tell me exactly what it is. But that's because Laretha became an Amazon International #1 best-selling author. And Laretha may be a little over 30.
But that's different.
What's different about it?
What's different about it? Because as a writer, you can be 1,000 years old and still, if you can put out books, you can still put out books.
Okay.
But as a rapper, that's something totally different.
But maybe putting out books has the same kind of expense that rapping does. Because, we think about rappers, they just go in the studio, but somebody got to pay for that studio time. And we think of authors, they could just write books, but somebody got to publish them. So maybe that's a general consensus that there are certain expenses that shouldn't be made after a certain amount of time.
I don't know. I mean, I'm putting this out there. I mean, you got to figure it out. I mean, you just got to figure it out. Know what you know. That's all I got to say.
All right. Tonight's episode is sponsored in part by Business with a Heart. Tahara Thompson, evangelist and founder. Tahara will take your information on Facebook and she will post it and send it out and let people know what you're doing. Tahara has helped us to truly get our messages out, and we've been very grateful. I'm very grateful to you, Tahara. If you've got some information that you want to get out on social media, please contact my girl today. Tahara would love to hear from you. She's on Facebook, Business with a Heart. Okay. Also, tonight's episode is sponsored in part by Pastor Gabriel Soto and TLC. Total Life Changer. Have you tried their products yet, baby?
Yeah, I tried it. He gave us a sample.
He sure did.
Detroit.
The tea, the coffee, the NutriBurst, the dietary supplement. If you want to know more about the products that he has, you can visit the website shop.totallifechanges.com/Mr. G Soto 1124. Pastor Gabriel, we do appreciate you for being here. We truly do. Now it's time to switch gears just a little bit, because it's time to talk about the Mother's Day dinner show.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
and you got till Friday to turn in the monies. With no tickets at the door.
No tickets at the door.
No tickets at the door.
No tickets.
This is my wife's birthday.
Yep. That's what you said.
Yeah, and she the one named it Mother's Day. Mother's Day dinner show.
Okay.
That's her concept.
I'm a mother.
But then yes, you are. Mother's Day happened to be that Saturday.
No, Mother's Day is that Sunday.
That Sunday.
Same day as my birthday.
Yes.
So Friday, we're having a show.
Yes. And we're having entertainment by the one and only Miss Ruby. All the way from Orlando.
Miss Ruby don't be there.
Yeah.
Lean that way so it look like Miss Ruby.
Lean that way.
Yeah. Miss Ruby right there with us.
Yeah. Hey, somebody take a picture and send it to us like that.
Christian entertainment at its finest.
Yes.
Coming to Daytona Beach from Orlando, Florida. And I am thrilled. I was looking at the calendar the other day and I was like, oh, half of April is gone. It's gone. Almost time for Miss Ruby.
Yes, it is. Miss Ruby gave me a call, I think, last week. Mm-hmm. She sent us over, what she sent us?
A video.
Yes, a video. Miss Ruby will be performing starting at 6 o'clock. Well, y'all having doors open at 5:30.
Okay, do I have that on there? Okay, doors open 5:30. Okay,
yeah. We're gonna start feeding at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And the cutoff is 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Now you know there's no refund, so if you're not there, you're not there.
So let me tell you, if you like some tickets to the dinner show, they are $35 each because that includes your meal. Your meal is going to be fabulous, and everybody that comes will get a free copy of our audiobook.
Ma!
Yes.
That's all right. It ain't my audiobook.
Free copy
it's your
of the audiobook. Okay. So you can send a text message to the number that you see on the flyer, 407-914-6519. You may contact Laretha Simon if you're local. She got dinner show tickets. They probably in that bag right there.
Fired up.
They probably in that bag. I know I've had a couple of people that sent their Cash App and their email address, and so we've got them registered. The Cash App is $Evangelist Angie B. Okay. And like I said, put your email address in the notes section and we'll send your tickets over to you. You can also use PayPal, any major credit card. Get in touch with us. Bartee will meet you somewhere and get your cash money. But we do want you to be at the Mother's Day dinner show Friday, May 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. It's live. It's going to be at the Best Western Akutiki on Atlantic Avenue. And I'm excited. So some of you have been getting text messages today because I've been texting folks. How many tickets do you want? Are you going to be here? Did you book a room at the Akutiki? And I want to thank, before I forget, I want to thank my husband because usually I don't ask for stuff.
You didn't ask for this.
But this time I did say, baby, when we check in the hotel on Friday, can we stay till Monday? That way I can enjoy the hotel on Saturday. Kids can come over, hang out with us on Sunday, maybe. And he said,
well, that ain't no problem. I mean, her birthday's Sunday. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we there for the mother. Just birthday weekend. Ain't nothing special. I think my wife, she's
so excited.
Such them needy.
So excited. I'm going to be on the beach.
I understand all of that.
Toes in the sand because I ain't in a cast. I ain't in no boot. I got naked toes and they're going to be in the sand. I'm so happy.
Ain't like we ain't never done this before. But anyway, we're going to have fun. And again, you should know the dinner show involves a live Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee. That's what it is.
It'll feel just like y'all sitting here with us.
Just sitting here where you will be. And if you want to ask questions, you know, just like whatever you got to ask, and we're going to laugh, joke, but we ain't playing around. So
I think the difference is at the dinner show, I may have on my false eyelashes. I may put on my good bra and my good girdle, you know? And I think I got a nice little piece of jewelry I'm gonna put up there. Maybe a nice church hat. I'm thinking.
She don't need no church hat on.
I'm giving me a nice little piece of jewelry. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Well, I can't say what she don't need. I mean, that's her thing. I ain't like Mister.
That's my thing.
Yeah, that's yours. She want to wear a hat. She can wear a hat. Want to wear a headpiece. Look like one of them Indians. She can wear.
Okay, so Christopher says his life insurance is to replace his income over 5 years. His funeral is already covered because he's a veteran. Thank you for serving our country, Christopher. Thank you. But his policy for his wife covers 4 years of income. Wait, no, I said it right. He does have a policy for his wife, and it covers 4 years of her income. So yeah, I get that. Let me put that back up so in case I didn't read it right. I get that. Sometimes life insurance is to replace the income that you're about to lose because you lost that person, or sometimes life insurance is to it's to help you get buried, but it may also be something to leave a legacy for you with your grandchildren. What you think?
Just what I said earlier. I mean, you just take out a larger policy. Instead of taking out $25,000, maybe take out $500,000 or $1 million policy.
And then you're gonna be walking around like, why you got $1 million policy out on me? And how come my Kool-Aid tastes different?
I wouldn't be worried about that. And I'm just saying. I mean, then whatever money you have, then that's what you use.
Okay.
For over.
Okay.
I mean, some people like Christopher, the way he done his, that's good. Hopefully, we have more people to think about that. But make sure now. It's in the right name and everything is set up right.
And not the wrong wife. Okay.
There you go.
So Debbie Scarborough then says long-term care insurance. It pays for home care or nursing home care. So we need long-term care insurance so the nurses can come in and help me.
I ain't help you. Yes, Debbie. But they ain't gonna need that with me. God taking care of me. I'm gonna be all right.
Faith without works.
I'm gonna be all right.
Faith and the long-term insurance.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all right.
Okay, I understand.
Y'all watch and see.
Understand. Gotta give a very special shout out to my daughter Angeline. Okay, let me tell y'all. Angeline is always very accessible to me. If I call, if I text, if I tweet, let me put my leg down. If I get in touch with her, she is right there. And I appreciate that. Somebody sent me an audio file, and for some reason, maybe I was tired, sleepy, something, I just couldn't grab it. I couldn't download it. I couldn't put it into the program. I said, Angeline, can you help your mama out? And she did. Instantly. She was like, check your email, mama. So, Angeline, your mama appreciates you. I told you that hat would look better on me. Your mama appreciates you. I love you. I want you to know. Okay? I do.
I'm sure she does.
Okay.
So does Jasmine.
Debbie Scarborough said, I hear you. She just saying it covers both. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Who you hearing? You hearing me or you hearing Angela? Who you hearing?
Life insurance covers both, okay? Keep in mind, earlier in the show, Donna Gray Banks was talking about some financial stuff that we got to keep in mind, okay? Just because you got life insurance don't mean all the money gonna be taken care of, okay? Go to the bank, be sure that they got the money. Your PayPal account, you got to make provisions for that. Your Cash App account, okay? You got a good chunk of change in Cash App. What's going to happen to that? And then you got book royalties, movie royalties. Some rapper in your family done did a CD. Somebody done did an album. Where them royalty checks going?
Got to check into all of that.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Donna. Gotta have all that together. I mean, try anyway. Some of us, I know. I mean, we wait till the last minute and it'll be too late. You know what I'm saying? But just try. That'll hold a lot of families together.
If you set it up, then make the plan to disperse it out. Don't leave it to nobody else to do. Don't expect that they're going to do right by you, that the others going to figure. I mean, if you set it up, then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just do the best that try to do the best that you can. Because I'm telling you, see it every day. Like I say, when I heard that, I heard other stuff. I mean, it went with that, but it was Oh man, I tell you, you just never know. You really just never know, never know. And
It's tragic. It's tragic.
yes, it is. It's tragic.
Shout outs.
Shout out to my brother in Compton, California,
Hi, Eddie.
and his lovely wife, Jolie.
Mister said I can call you Eddie, so
She can call you anytime she wants. I know you ain't gonna go for that. I ain't got no control over my wife. But anyway, then my nieces and nephews.
yeah.
Shout out to my sister down in Coshocton, Ohio. I think she's on Facebook now.
Yeah.
Shout out all the way to all my family and friends in Akron, Ohio. I got to check on David Ruffin because last time he was here, about 3 weeks ago, hurt his back. I haven't checked on him. I need to check on him, see how he's doing. His lovely wife, Marilyn.
Yes. Hey, Marilyn, how you doing,
I
girl?
gotta check on my buddy Gordon. His number, I ain't got his number now. I don't know what's going on with him.
All your old cronies.
Yeah.
Check on them.
Vita and Dana.
And I
check on them.
And I got a shout out to Marquita.
I won't really finish with
Marquita is our niece
I'm gonna
too.
say Marquita. You let me?
I'll let you.
Okay, what about Marquita?
Shout out to you, Marquita.
Hey, Marquita. Yeah, she's down in Arizona.
Arkansas, someplace like that.
Arizona.
Someplace to start with an A.
Yeah. But I gotta get down there. I told her I'd get down there this year. Also, my niece Love, that's in Orlando, Florida, with my nephews down there. My nephew Christian got married to his lovely wife.
I got a very special shout out for Elias Perez. Elias, I'm going to send you the link to this show. Elias contacted me months ago and asked me to audition for a part in his movie. And I did. I thought it was a wonderful audition. And he messaged me back. He said, you ain't quite got the voice for this one, but if you're patient with me, I got another movie in mind and you'll be good for that one. And I'm like, okay. Fine. I ain't think nothing about it. A couple months ago, Elias messaged me and said, this is the part I want you to play. So I've already filmed the first scene for the DJ that's going to be in his movie. And today I finished filming the second scene for DJ Jazzy Dubs. I can't tell you all about it.
Yeah,
but I'm
part
excited.
Part of that, I don't know what the movie gonna be rated. And I think we need to talk.
Okay. Shout out to you, Elias.
Yeah,
I
Elias.
look forward to seeing the final project of the movie.
Yeah, me too. Together. I look forward to my wife getting credit for certain things that she does. And perhaps she might want to pay her more money per scene.
See there? That's just how a loving husband does you.
Yes.
He's going to be out to be sure you get paid.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate that. So shout out to Elias. Shout out to Antonio King Ali.
Antonio.
With the Oneness TV network. He had us in the studio last week doing some filming.
Yes.
And at one point, Bartee was running through his lines, and the peanut gallery started giggling, and Antonio, who was behind the camera, started giggling. I hope that's a good sign.
Oh, well, we have fun doing what we do. A lot ad lib, and Antonio allowing us to, as long as he say the script is, then it's good.
All right. So we do appreciate you.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have a part of that?
It's just about, well, no, I can't, I can't do nothing with it yet. So
okay.
All right, it's about time for us to go. It's 8:00. We want to thank you.
I got shout out Atlanta, Georgia.
Shout out to Tifton, Georgia. We'll be there soon.
Yes, we will be soon. In June.
Hey.
Yeah, that's soon. Around the corner. Metaphor.
Lord.
Doc. Charles.
Okay.
Jimmy Jam.
Okay.
Patrick. Shout out to who else I say?
Very special shout out to Teresa Jordan. She is working on her mother's issue. And
she got mother issues?
Yeah, well, oh Lord.
I
And
ain't gonna joke about that.
and we are also accepting stories. If you'd like to write a story or a tribute to the mother or the mother figure in your life, if you are an author, if you're not an author yet and want to be, we want to feature that story in our next audiobook compilation. We want to learn about your grandmother, your aunt, your godmother, or even that special man in your life that served as a mother. All stories will be narrated, set to background music, and delivered to your email, and you can sell it for $15 or you can share it with others. Send an email with your story. We do have a submission deadline. Over the Generations, She Was a Mother to Me. That's going to be the newest audio book coming from Angie B and Bartee Productions. And so we're looking forward to receiving those stories. Okay. All right, baby, we got to go.
Hey, supposed to see, you can put the camera back.
Get your
I was eating. Y'all weren't supposed to see all that.
He was.
You see all them pictures back there, though?
Yeah.
That's part of history, Try to leave a legacy. I know she probably throw all them away too. No. She probably get them to my son.
I give a shout out to Grandma.
Get them to my son.
Grandma Pearl right now. She 94. She calling people up and saying, you better come over here and get these pictures.
Yeah.
You better come over here and get this china. You better come over here and get these clothes. You better come over. Because when I'm gone, so-and-so gonna throw it away. Yeah. So she giving it to the people that she want to give it to. So do that. But please don't wait till you're 94.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, keep as long as you can. Grandma's still living. She can still do things on her own. She in good shape. She ain't have no medical problems. Yeah, I mean.
Okay, well, these pictures is a legacy that's going somewhere.
Not only a legacy, they ain't really a legacy. It's just pictures that I have. I got a lot of pictures still in the garage. Can't put them up. Too much pictures.
We done ran out of
I don't have a lot of pictures from up north. Anyway.
All right, it's time to go. It's 8 o'clock. If it is the Lord's will, we plan to return next week. We may go live for a few minutes on Saturday during the Grand Blessing. Don't be looking at me like that. We go live at every book signing, don't we? Just like we did last Saturday. We may go live, and it would be good to see you there live. I think the most special aspect of last Saturday in Jacksonville, was that it felt like it was pre-pandemic. Not too many masks. Nobody was really social distancing. Folks had hugs, and it was really nice. So,
we had any questions?
I always.
I thought we want to answer some.
It's time for us to go, y'all.
Hey, see what I'm saying?